Hi, I'm Aiden Hederman. I'm the quarterback and corner for Sturgis football. I'm excited for this season. It's supposed to be, hopefully it'll be a really good season and all of our players will play how we're supposed to. We got a lot of senior leadership, which is good. Our defense is looking pretty good. Our offense is looking good. I'm excited for this year, and it's going to be fun.
Hi, I'm D. Daniels. I am a wide receiver and I am a cornerback. And this year I'm hoping to do pretty well because the last 2 years, junior year I played a little bit, but I ended up getting injured. Sophomore year I was also out almost the whole season. And this year I'm hoping we have a pretty good season because we did lose a few key players, but we have a lot of new lower classmen coming up, and I feel like they're going to fill the role really good. And I like our team, I like where we're heading, and I just like the path that we're going down.
My name is Owen Udiger. I'm a senior. I play running back and outside linebacker. Some of my team goals for this year are obviously we want to get to the playoffs. I'm hoping to win a playoff game this year. Personal goals, I want to have probably 10 rushing touchdowns, and tackling wise, probably like 30. And team expectations, I feel like we have a pretty good squad. We lost some good players last year, but we have a lot of players that can step up this year and play. And yeah, it's going to be a good year.
I'm Byron Holt for Sturgis football. I play wide receiver and outside backer. This year we're looking to get to the conference championship, win a couple playoff games, score about 10 touchdowns for me, and lead the team in tackles. We're seniors this year, so hope to do some really good things.
My name is Gavin Sundstrom. I play rover, strong safety, and receiver sometimes. So I'm also a senior, and some goals for the year is, so I think we got a good group of guys, and I think we can make it to the second round of the playoffs and win a playoff game. And I also think we can win conference this year. We've been putting the work in the off season, and I just think we got a good group of guys. And personally, all state is a goal of mine. I want 80 tackles, 4 interceptions, 4 forced fumbles. It's a reach, but I think I've put in the work over the 4 years, and I think we can do good this year.
I'm Coach Johnson. I just got up here. It's my first year. I coach the DNs and rushes. We have a good group. We got Zach, who's a returner this year. We'll be looking forward to having him. We got some younger guys and some newer guys at the ends. Caleb and Aiden. These guys are really solid. They play hard, they're aggressive, and they fly off the ball fast, and I'm looking forward to see what they could do this season.
My name is Shane Whidbey. I work with the offensive line here at Sturgis Brown High School. Coming back, we have a lot of returning offensive linemen, so we're just missing Austin Addy, our old center. So coming back, we're going to have a pretty good crew coming out. They have expectations, they have goals that they have already set. So I think this year they're going to fire out and they're going to show everybody what Scooper football is all about. We have a couple seniors. Right now, one of the guys I lean on a lot is Aiden Werlinger. He's going to be one of my big guys right up the middle at that guard spot. We have Caleb Weishauer, who's going to be filling in at center for us. He's very knowledgeable. He's a big unit for us there in the middle. Then our junior core is going to be our big core as well. We have Gunnar Sarkella at guard. We have Connor Schmidt out at tackle. Zach Jules will be joining us. He's going to be one of our seniors as well. He's going to be joining us a little bit late. And then we have our sophomore crew that's going to be kind of rounding us out as well. So we have a lot of good guys coming back this year, and some pretty high expectations for us.
My name is Tyler Lewis. I'm the defensive coordinator and linebacker coach. This is my first year as defensive coordinator. We got a lot of good kids returning. Most of our DBs returning. Aiden Hederman and D. Daniels are both guys they've been starting since their sophomore year. D-line-wise, we got Zach Jules coming back. We have Aiden Werlinger coming back. And then we also got some new additions at inside linebacker with Dalen DeShock and Calvin Kittleson, along with some other guys that have been working really hard and just stepping up in their role.
I'm Coach Tom Donnie. I coach the defensive line. I mainly work with the interior guys, but we've got some pretty good kids coming back this year. We've got a couple seniors, and they're all real strong, and I think that we've got a real good chance with our defensive line to be solid. We've lost obviously some stuff there in the linebacker core, and I think the line's going to step it up. And what I'm excited about always with this program is the quality of the kids. And I've been around coaching a long time, and you don't always get good kids. And we've got some great kids who are going to turn out to be some great leaders in the community, some great fathers, some great husbands, things like that, teachers as they go up. And I think that's ultimately what we're trying to do with football is, help mold these kids a bit into trying to, help show them what to be a better citizen is all about. And the senior group we got, with Jules and Aiden, and we've got other guys there that are just doing really good, showing good leadership that I think, Terrence will be strong there. So excited about this year and excited to work with the kids one more year. So go Scoopers.
Ward Anderson, offensive coordinator, quarterbacks coach at Sturgis Brown High School. This year we're going to have 3 quarterbacks. Our starter this year is going to be Aiden Hederman, who was our backup to Owen Cass last year. And then we'll have Carter Williams behind him, and then Jackson Kano, who will probably get some reps in those JV games too. And then we got 2 freshman quarterbacks, Gage West and Wyatt Marler. All of them are doing a really good job. We had the week of practice before rally, and they came along pretty quick. And then I've seen a lot of progress in the last 2 weeks leading up into this first game next Friday. So that's good. Good leadership from the group. And then we just got to see what this first game brings with Aiden back there. He definitely brings a different dynamic to our offense. So I'm excited for that. And then everybody asks, how are you going to be this year? And I just keep telling them it's tough to tell till we play that first game. So we'll find out Friday, August 25th against Rapid City Central here at Woodle.
My name's Coach Burnham. I'm coaching the defensive backs and the C team as well for the defense. We got a lot of older guys for our defensive backs. They've been starting, some of them as sophomores, so they're a really confident group, and that's just a great group to have when we've got those older guys teaching those younger guys the perfect way to be a defensive back. And I think we're going to do pretty well this season covering the pass and helping stop that run. So I think it's just going to be a great year. And for the young guys, got a lot of talent. I think that they're all sticking together, they're all figuring it out, and I think they're going to do great as well.
Let's talk a little bit about the outlook for the season and what's going to take to be a successful season.
Well, when we met and went on our team camp out, the boys talked about team goals, and what we really want to focus on with our team goals, like everybody has, winning conference. One of the things that they also had was winning that first round playoff game, trying to get over that hump, was, the process of getting there. And so that's one thing we've been focusing on the last 2 weeks that we've had practice, or the 2 weeks we've had practice, one before the rally, and then this last week here is, what does it take each day to be able to prepare to be successful? We know what our end goals are, but what does it take each day to take care of business, get 1% better in a number of areas so we can match those goals?
Coach, let's talk about, we lost 7 of our starters to graduation. Owen has been our quarterback for the past 3 seasons, just about all the time. Talk a little bit about his replacement, Aiden, and what your expectations are there.
Well, really, you can't replace guys like Owen and some of those seniors in that production, and Gunner in the run game, and Reese, obviously, Jacobs in his leadership and defensive skills. Can't replace those guys. These guys are going to step up and replace the yardage maybe, but it's just a leadership that we're looking to see how we can have some of these younger guys step up and be more vocal leaders. So that's kind of the thing. And adapting our scheme this year to the players that we have this year, not just saying, okay, Aiden, you can do the same things Owen can't, because Owen's got a different set of skills, and so adapting our offense that way and what fits what he does best.
Last year, Owen passed for about 209 yards per game, and our opponents were at 112, and he had 21 passing TDs, and the other teams only had 11. So are we going to continue to focus a little bit on passing, or are we going to go more of a run game?
I definitely think that with the guys that we got this year and the running backs that we got, the number of them that we're going to be mixing in, it's going to be more run-oriented early on. And just, Aiden can certainly is more than capable of throwing the football. But his feet, using that in the run game, is going to be an extra advantage, because as a defense, when you got to count for a quarterback as well, that's an extra hat in the run game and the block game. So that's what we're really looking forward to there, is kind of feeding off what he does best.
Gavin Sundstrom was our leader last year for returners. He had 62 tackles, 33 assists. Talk a little bit about Gavin Sundstrom.
Well, Gavin stepped in at our strong safety role there and really took over. And we saw some flashes the year before as a junior, And so it wasn't a huge surprise of us, but he was definitely one of the leaders of our defense, and he kind of gets those guys set and lined up. So we expect him to have a similar year there. We're a little green and inside backer, so him having to come down to support the run and early run downs is going to be important, and just to get our guys lined up and keep our inside guys kind of even-keeled there.
Last season we had 125 yards rushing average with Gunnar Roloff leading. Who's going to step into that position, or who's going to try and fill those shoes?
Well, you're going to see Owen Uger get a bulk of those carries, and you're going to see Sully Jost. He's going to mix in there a little bit too, and they're two different types of backs. If you're categorizing them, Owen's your bell cow early on, really has worked hard in the weight room. He's ready to have a breakout year, and then Sully's kind of your flash and dash guy that can make some moves and get them in space. And so trying to use their strengths there, it's going to be mostly those two. We had to move Byron Holt, who was another tailback, to our H there. So that's a little bit of change for Byron, but he's doing a great job there. But it's going to mostly be those two guys, and then we just got Dawson back from baseball. Dawson's more than capable of being a starting tailback for a lot of AA teams. So you got three solid guys there.
We opened the season, last question, with 2 home games, which is the first that we've had that for some time. What can we see against the first matchup against the Central Cobblers?
Well, they're very, very well coached team this year. Coach Kopitz has got him going in a good direction. You can definitely see the culture he's trying to build and what he's taking the extra steps there to do that. And he knows that the coaching staff that he's got on and the assistants have experience. So we know it's not going to be the game that it was last year. And Central and those boys are motivated, and they want to start off the season in a positive light, reflecting their coach. And it's going to be a huge challenge for us. So we got to be ready for that.
First start ready. First start ready. Ready. Go get him, Dave. Perfect. Ready. Oh. Check, select. Wide 8. Let go. Flat, no, get flat. Zoro. Good point. Solely. Good point. Get out, get down there. 3:20. Let go. Let go. Find the pocket, help each other out. Go. Oh, you. Hey, that'll work. Get on it. Look at Burnham. Hooch kick, go get it, go get it. Get up. Good job. Keep going. Keep going. Yes, defense, bat the ball down. Don't try to catch it. Don't tip it up. Bat it down.
Here, guys. Start right here. Tallest.
Yeah, lead on these guys. You want something with this one? I might be.
All right, looking right here. On 3. Everyone. Look tough, but, you know. All right, looking this way.
I can't.
Get serious.
I can't. I can't hold a serious face that long.
Thank you.
Scoopers on 3, 1, 2, 3. Scoopers!